You can do it. Oh boy. Tom's accordion is here already. Hey, Tom's accordion. You're the best. You win the first. You win the first in the stream award. Congratulations. And Birdie Wooster, look out. Okay. Let's fire this up. Well, I guess I could introduce myself. Is everything... Well, I can't introduce myself until I make sure that everything's working right. I'm laughing at Birdie Wooster. Tom beat you. Hilarious. Okay. So much fun. I'm laughing because Birdie Wooster, historically, through the whole history of the live stream, what's up, Kennedy, has always been the first to say hi, and not today. So today Tom was first to say hi, which is great. Thank you guys so much for watching and popping in the chat. Let's see, do I want to do the spiel? No, we'll get to the spiel, but first let's get back to a little bit of Janica Manuna, the legendary Romanian Lautaresca accordion player. Theatre mode. I did not listen to this, but this is brand new. Oh my god, that's so loud. Woo! Sorry, they're too loud. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out. Let me get to the place where I see you guys. Okay. I'm trying to figure out in this video, there are 3 musicians that we hear, and I think that's all that are playing. It's a lot of music. So the entire rhythm section is the person in the turquoise hoodie. So there's like drum triggers in, you know, in that. He's got a bass in the left hand. And I think a cymbal in the right hand, but how does he trigger the string patches sometimes? That's what I can't figure out. It seems like maybe he was going up to like something, like almost like he was changing registers. Is that what was going on? It's super impressive. What's that R2D2 panel? Birdie asks, what's the R2D2 panel on Yannika's accordion? Yeah, I think, so Juicy Sound, don't ask me how to spell that, but Juicy Sound I think is, I heard this from Gabe, who heard it from Andrew Cohen, who we've checked out on the stream before. Andrew plays Romanian accordion style, and Andrew has lived with Yannika at Yannika's house, and I think Andrew just moved to Bucharest and is like getting it going as a professional wedding band accordion player in Romania, which is really cool. Okay, I'm gonna pause it on these guys. They're ripping, shredding. We got it. Let's see. Do I have all my things together? No, of course I don't. Let's see. Hold on, everybody. I'm getting there. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. So. Oh, I don't want that. Okay. There we go. Hey, welcome. My name is Dallas. As you can see over this corner, it's always the opposite corner you think. I live in southeastern Pennsylvania. I teach accordion online at a place called Rising Reed, and I play accordion professionally around where I live in Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey. Sometimes I get down to DC and Virginia and all sorts of places. And I do this live stream weekly. I try to get here every Tuesday for 2 hours. East Coast time, it's 3 to 5 in the afternoon, and West Coast time, it's noon to 3, and all the times in the middle. I hope you guys are doing really, really great. On today's show, we're just doing a listening session. So I'm not going to talk about any particular topic. Like last week was about protest music, which is really cool. Today we're just listening to good old music. It gives me a chance to go through my subscriptions. This is really fun. And I sent out an email a few hours ago asking people to send in announcing the stream as I usually do. So if you're listening out there and you enjoy this, and you're not on my email list, go to risingreed.com, rising, R-I-S-I-N-G, reed, R-E-E-D. It looks like greed, but it's not. It's risingreed.com, and put yourself on the email list where I will alert you that there's going to be a live stream happening like there is today and what the topic is. And so today I said, hey, it's just going to be a listening session, and I'm soliciting things that you guys think that we'll like on the stream, or what do you like? And that's always so much fun for me. I love it so much. Let's see. I have one that I'm going to share that I actually heard on this podcast that I listened to that I was like, oh wow, this is cool. There's a little bit of accordion in it. And let's see. Before we go on, let's see, what else do I need to say? This live stream happens every Tuesday. I don't know what next Tuesday's topic is going to be about yet. Let me read my little thing that I like to read that I started reading these days. Just the values of the live stream, things that are important to me and maybe are important to you too. So this live stream is pro accordion, pro musicians' rights and representation, pro accordion educators' rights, and representation, pro LGBTQIA+, pro gender equality, pro feminist, pro democracy, pro political plurality, hard to say, pro-immigrant, and we're pro-immigration. I am the grandchild of immigrants, and the great-grandchild of immigrants on my dad's side. We are anti-fascist, anti-white supremacist, anti-war, anti-genocide of the Palestinian people. We are, I'm not sure quite how to say this, we're anti-Semitic, however that is. Don't hate anybody for like what they, just like, we're all people. And there's a middle road that we can walk here. We're pro-public funding for the arts, pro-public education, educators, pro academia, pro university, junior college. No education is great too. The learning from doing. Pro education, and that's it. That's it. Okay, so that's the deal. And if that is not what you're into, you're still welcome here. Hang out, enjoy the music. But it's a time where I gotta say my values because we have to stick together. It's important to know that that we're out here. So that being said, let me peel off the first. I gotta go to my email here. So anybody out there watching too, let's see. It doesn't work to throw the YouTube link in. It might actually, if that's all you can do. So if you're watching out there, you can put it in the chat. You can put it in the chat and I'll get it. It's just a little hard because I can't exactly copy and paste from the chat just using this software. So what I could figure out a workaround. It takes me a couple steps. But if you could just put if you could just copy the title and then I can search it up and get it. So the only limitation here is it should be on YouTube. And it can't be something that is like part of a record that's uploaded to the streaming services, anything cool that's like from a record that the streaming services have. That's where the algorithms for the, YouTube and all the other platforms, they'll see it and they'll be like, this guy's breaking copyright law. Like, let's penalize him or something. And I don't want to get in trouble. Because basically that inevitably means if you do that enough, then they just take your channel off the air and that would suck. So, with no further ado, let me go to my first listening thing. Let's see, who was the first person? Somebody replied. Oh yeah, Robert replied. So this is from Robert Curley, who's a wonderful accordion player, of which I'm meeting so many wonderful accordion players in Colorado. Alicia Straka is there. Robert Curley is there. Michael Liu, who took some lessons from me, is there. He's a wonderful musician. I taught a student today who's from there. Justine, she's awesome. Tons of cool musicians there. So this is Robert's band, which is this. You don't have to do this. You do not have to put music that you're on, but this is even cooler. I mean, honestly. So let's see. Let me get this kind of set up. You guys can't see yet. Sorry, fidgeting with Windows here. That one. And then share this. There it is. Okay, so I want to properly introduce this. So I got to go back to the other window. Okay, so I'm supposed to announce this as, this is Robert Curley on the accordion. And this is Tyrone. I don't have a last name for Tyrone on the violin. And they are playing, their band is called Muse a Musica when they play duo. So that means that they play, I know Robert has a really fun project called the Hot Breakfast Club, like the Breakfast Club, that famous movie with the kids who all get detention on a Saturday. And it's like a, coming of age story or whatever. It's a classic. I forget who's the director of that, very famous director for those movies. Anyways, and then so they cover a lot of like 80s tunes in a Django style. Because like the Hot Club, but it's like the Hot Breakfast Club. Anyways, so that's really fun. That's one of Robert's really cool projects. He plays frequently at this winery. Can't remember the name of it. Anyways, what is the name of this tune? Default view. This is Be Our Guest. Oh, from Beauty and the Beast. Sick. Okay. Are you guys seeing this? Yes, you are. Okay, here we go. Whoa, that is a weird view. It's really quiet, huh? Yeah. Killing. Yeah, Robert Curley and Tyrone of unknown last name. That was awesome. All right, I'm going to queue up the next tune. This was also submitted via email. There's a bunch of submissions via email, which is so exciting. Thank you. Yay. Okay, cool. Hey, Robert made it. Yeah, Robert's in the chat. Dude, that sounds great, Robert. What's Tyrone's last name? I agree. Great comping. You sound fantastic, Robert. Okay, Kennedy, we're gonna do your tune that you submitted next. So this is, let's see. I'm gonna read what Kennedy told us because we get to learn. This is so fun. We get to learn about stuff. So this is Phil Cunningham, and Phil Cunningham is Kennedy who submitted this. This is Phil Cunningham is Kennedy's favorite accordionist. And was the accordionist for Silly Wizard, which is a Scottish folk band from the 80s. Phil Cunningham, the accordion player, has a brother named Johnny Cunningham, sadly deceased. Rest in peace, Johnny Cunningham. And they would, so Kennedy tells us that Phil and his brother Johnny would playfully try to trip each other up on stage by playing super fast. And the accordion solo starts about midway through, but the fiddle part is really amazing too. And the whole thing is like 3 minutes. So very fun. We love this kind of shit. Thank you for sharing this, Kennedy. I'm going to subscribe to this channel too. Alberto. All right, let me make sure you guys are seeing this. Sick. Okay. All right. Theatre mode. That was insane. amazing. That was amazing. I've only listened to a little tiny bit of Phil Cunningham before. I definitely have never heard him play like that. That's amazing. I know he supposedly, Kennedy, have you ever watched this? He did like a BBC series where I think he goes around the world and like chills with like accordion players. It's almost like a Marion McPartland. I guess it's not really like that. It's like a Anthony Bourdain thing. Like he goes around the world, hangs out with another accordion culture. It's always something, I don't know. It's always something that I've wanted to check out. I think there might be multiple seasons. I don't know. That was badass though. Thank you for sharing that. Birdie says, is that smoke coming off their hands? Yeah. Yeah. Those repeated notes, dude, like it's so cool. It's so cool. That's one of my, like, not knowing a whole lot about British Isles music, what to do with the left hand that's like sort of authentic, so to speak, is something that I have a big question about. What should you do? What should you not do? Anyways, that was badass. Okay, so next, I'm going to jump in line. So this is the one that I heard on a podcast. That's not the correct link. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a different link. That's the link that Tom's Accordion sent. But before we get to you, Tom's Accordion, we're going to do mine. And I'm going to go ahead and break the rule. I get to break the rule, but nobody else does. So this is an album version. I don't think that I can find a not album version of this. Can I? Let me look real quick. This is Mariam Mursal. I don't think I can. And like most of her stuff does not have accordion. But this one does. And yeah. Okay. Anyways, this one does, and it's so cool. And there's like some fifth harmonies going on. The accordion is like one of the background instruments. Like you guys will hear. It's not the lead instrument, but it's in there with like the harmonies, and they're like it's like in fifths sometimes or fourths or something. It's so cool. Anyways, this is a great tune.
واد قلبي حارم فوقيد اللي جي وقتي قال لا يهبلي لا يهبلي اللي جي وقتي قال لا يهبلي إما تحس وقبته واد قلبي حارم فوقيد مركي وحكى لك هاتكو حالكي هرو ولا صون قلنا يلا وحساب حنانة ذي تشيريني حرمة اللي تشعلكو يا هيب غير حنانة ذي تشيرين حرمة اللي تشعلكو يا هيب رقو رقو بلا بلالو 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 يا هيب أحيم بدا حير كروس حشاي والجين ننحو ننحو الله ننحو ننحو أحوم بدا حير كروس حشاي والجين ننحو ننحو الله ننحو 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 الله ننحو 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 الله ننحو 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 الله ننحو ننحو
Yeah, so cool. So cool. All right. Birdie, we will get to you. And if you're just hopping in the stream, we're just hanging out and listening, and viewer contributed. Viewers like you are contributing tunes. So all the tunes except for this one that we just heard were contributed by folks. And we got many more to play. So the next one is from somebody else that's in the stream, from Tom's Accordion. Tom emailed this to me today, and let me pull up. I'll read what Tom shared. So fun. Let's see. I got to get there, though. One moment. Tom said, okay. Lately, I've been listening to my friend Jerry Homolka. Pardon me. Jerry Homolka and William Pop. Jerry is a wizard at accordion recording, video production, and post-processing. Plus a great friend and an accordion player of Tom's Accordion. They're super good friends. That's awesome. And here he is interviewing Paul Ramuni, curator of 650 accordions at the New England Accordion Museum. Okay, I'm going to skip that, though. Okay, so I didn't realize that. Okay, so we're going to skip the interview just because it's just a music listening show, but I'll keep that on the back burner for more stuff. But let's check out... Oh, gosh. Okay, this is a Czech title that I cannot say. So let's see. Dude, Vesernad Vlatvu. I don't know. I just feel disrespectful. I'll show it on the screen so you guys can pronounce it yourselves at home correctly. Okay. So there it is. And this is by Jerry Homolka. And here we go. Can y'all see it? Yes. Okay. Wow. Yeah, awesome. I feel like a great compliment that I can give is that until I like zoomed in the video closer, like which is pretty soon into the video, but still, I didn't immediately clock that as a Roland digital accordion, which I think has everything to do with the way he's playing, which is beautiful and wonderful, and also the recording of it too. So bravo there, and that was really cool. I wanna Tom, do you know there's the rhinestones here? I've seen people use these rhinestones on register switches, so that way you put it like just a couple I've seen on your favorite register switches, the ones that you use the most, that maybe you need to get to, and you can see like you guys can see the register switches, right? They're he's got red, white, and blue, or blue, white, and red, or whatever. These little diamonds on the register switches here, and I've only ever seen people do that on not all of them. So I'm just wondering, did he just do that to like bedazzle it up, or did he use those for? Because I know the reason that I've seen them is you can, when you look down, you can see those larger plastic rhinestones sticking out there. So it's easy to like go, oh, it's the rhinestone that's like closer to my lap, or that's closer to my chin. That's my 2 middle, or my blah 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 switch, or whatever. Because it can be it can be hard to like out of 13 switches to find the one you want. Anyway, I wonder if you know, Tom. That was cool. All right, so let's see what is next. There is stuff. I keep thinking of different things. Okay, so let's go to Birdie's actually. I gotta switch over to the chat, Birdie. And okay, so you want, oh boy, okay. Tajabone Ismail, low live. I can do that. Tajabo Ismail, low live. Is this it? Is it live in Paris? It must be. Is it the top one, Birdie? And Tom says that Tom is not really sure what's up with the rhinestones. That's cool. Okay, live in Paris. All right, here we go. Wow, it's a lot of people.
En tout cas, on est très content d'être parmi vous ce soir. Ici à la Bastille, vous avez le bonjour du Sénégal.
That's awesome.
Abdou Jambar Hawe Esiko Dano Cicero Momu Munila Degam Julingam Momu Munila Degam Warngam Esiko Dano Cicero Momo Monila Degam Julinga Momo Monila Degam Wodnga Nita Jabon Denita Jabon Nita Jabon Denita Jabon Avec moi Walay 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 Abdou Jambar Nyari malaika la ci kaw lay jóge daanu si saram munila degam julinga munila degam warga Abdou Jambar Nyari malaika la ci kaw lay jóge daanu si saram munila degam julinga munila degam warga Merci beaucoup.
Beautiful tune, Birdie. Thanks for sharing that with us. Birdie says he likes the non-live version better audio, but Birdie always thinks of this song around Thanksgiving. Oh, that and William Burroughs' Thanksgiving prayer. That's cool. I should play that on the live stream around Thanksgiving. Very, very beautiful. Let's see. So this is what Birdie said about that tune. I love this song for a long time. Tajabon is equivalent to an Islamic Thanksgiving, as far as Birdie understands. Cool. Okay, so now we got a suggestion for a Philly-based project from in the chat, J.K. Mount Airy, in the chat here. What's happening, Ian? Let's see. Jafar Nod. Let's see. Say that again, Ian. The full name of the person that we just saw. Sorry, Ian's asking for info, and I want to help him out. Or do you mean the accordion tune that we heard before this? The Czech. I think he means the Czech one. Let me get that. That was. I bet if I go, which way do I need to go? This way. Here it is. Maybe this one. Is this the tune, Ian? Well, he'll let me know. All right, this is going back. Let's see. Two before. I don't remember what we did. We did Cunningham, Phil Cunningham. This tune. On the Roland digital accordion. I need more info, Ian, but we'll find it. Okay, so anyway, so this one is Rob Curto, who is in the middle here on the 2-row, I assume it's a BC system. And we got a player on the violin and a player on the bouzouki. Okay. So this is last year, March 1st, 2024 in Langhorne, Pennsylvania. Rob Curto on the accordion, Mara Dwyer on the fiddle, and Eamon Kelly on the bouzouki. Rob is an accordion player. I don't know him super well, but I've known him not super well for many years. Super established. Originally New York-based accordion player. So Ian, I put the name of it in the chat so you can see it on screen here. VECERNADVITAVOU. 3 words. Anyway, Rob, I originally knew him as like a forró guy. He went down to Brazil. He lived in Brazil, learned to play forró really well. Had a project. Forró for All was the. You're welcome, Ian. Was the name of his project, and I assume he still has that band. I know he still does like Brazilian stuff, but then I don't know, about maybe like probably 10 years ago or more, he moved to Philly, migrated from New York City to Philly, and then I feel like around that time he got into Irish projects and started doing that. And this is 1 minute and 14 second recording of a tune called "The Old Favorite." Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Oops. I did not mean to. That's kind of cool. All right. So now we're going to cook along. Ed, who's in the chat sometimes. I don't know, Ed, if you're watching right now, but Ed emailed me a few different links to stuff that he enjoys. So the first one that we're going to listen to, let's see. Let me pull this up real quick. In this window right here. Okay, so this is Paul Robeson. Here we go. This is so cool. Okay, so he says, let's see, Ed says, to follow up on last week's protest song theme, here's a 1949 apparently filmed performance of Paul Robeson singing Joe Hill to a group of Scottish miners. So carrying, this is all dovetailing in to my family. My mom's side is Scottish, Irish people. And Kennedy contributed Phil Cunningham to us earlier in the show today. So Joe Hill was a Swedish singer-songwriter, an immigrant to the United States, and a union organizer for the Industrial Workers of the World, the IWW, also known as the Wobblies. Thanks, Ed. I love this. See, we get to learn together. And Joe Hill was executed on November 15th. Must be 1915. That's horrible. On the eve of his execution, he sent a letter to the IWW leader, Big Bill Haywood, instructing him, don't mourn, organize. Wow, he knew. He knew. And Ed sends along this link also. I should have pulled this up while we're checking that out. Let's see. Okay, cool. So this is the, these are the lyrics here, which we will hear right now.
Yes, thick in here today.
Yeah, it's hot as hell.
Aye, it's always warm.
Many of you will remember these scenes from the film Proud Valley, in which the story of a Welsh pit in the years just before the war starred the great Negro singer and actor Paul Robeson. 9 years later, in May 1949, by arrangement with the Scottish area of the National Union of Mine Workers, Paul Robeson gave a special concert for miners in the Usher Hall, Edinburgh. All the Scottish coalfields organized parties to the capital that evening, by rail and by road. They arrived in their hundreds. That evening, the miners came to see Robeson. But the same afternoon, Paul Robeson had been to the miners.
Dude, that guy on the left looks exactly like my grandfather.
Accompanied by the area agent, colliery manager, and union officials, he kept a dinner date in the canteen at Woolmet Colliery on the outskirts of Edinburgh. When you see a miner and a film star together, the husky one's the miner. Well, usually. And before he went away, of course, they asked him to sing.
I dreamed I saw Joe here last night, alive as you and me. Says I, but Joel, you're 10 years dead. I never died, says he. I never died, says he. In Salt Lake City, Joe, says I, him standing by my bed. They framed you on a murder charge, says Joe, but I ain't dead. Says Joe, but I ain't dead. And standing there as big as life and smiling with his eyes, says Joe, what they can never kill went on to organize, went on to organize. I dreamed I saw Joe here last night, alive as you and me. Says I, but Joe, you're 10 years dead. I never died, says he. I never died, says he. I never died, says
Wow, what a cool artifact of a time before and everything. You know, the struggle goes on. Thanks, Ed, for sharing that. Ed sent another one that we'll check out too. Let's see. Ed's here. What's up, Ed? Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. This is another Ed suggestion. I think also on the, let's see what Ed, I'll recite what Ed sent to us. So, perhaps another, this is what Ed wrote to me in email. Perhaps another multicultural protest song of sorts is Nina Simone's rendition of the Bertolt Brecht Kurt Weill tune, Pirate Jenny, from their 1932 three-penny opera on the eve of Hitler's becoming leader of Germany. I did not know that about this work. I know Mac the Knife from Three-Penny Opera, and that's it. And Ed says that he saw Nina Simone do this song live in Chicago, where Ed lives, in the spring of 1967. Wow. At a small club on Rush Street. And Ed says, I'm still shuddering from that performance. Wow, holy cow. Okay, so here is Pirate Jenny, protest song by Kurt Weill and Bertolt Brecht from Three-Penny Opera.
And now this song is a story of a black freighter. It's on one of our albums from the Carnegie Hall album many years ago. And it's a story, it's written by Bertolt Brecht and Kurt Weill in 1932. And it's a story of Jenny in a flop house in Germany. We have transported Jenny to a flop house in South Carolina. And Jenny has decided that she's going to kill everybody this night. Everybody that's coming to that flop house, she's going to kill them, and tomorrow she's going home. watch while I'm scrubbing these floors, and I'm scrubbing the floors while you're gawking. Maybe once you tip me and it makes you feel swell in this crummy southern town, in this crummy old hotel, but you'll never guess to who you're talking. No, you'll never guess to who you're talking. Suddenly one night there's a yell in the night, and you say, who's that kicking up a row? And then you see me kinda grinning while I'm scrubbing, and you say, what the hell she got to grin for now? I'll tell you, there's a ship, the Black Freighter, with a skull on its masthead, will be coming in. You gentlemen can say, hey gal, finish them floors, what the hell's wrong with you? Earn your keep here. And you toss me your tips and look out at the ships, but I'm counting your heads as I'm making the beds, 'cause there's nobody gonna sleep here. Not tonight, honey. Nobody. Suddenly one night there's a yell in the night, and you say, what the hell could that have been? And then you see me kind of staring out the window, and you say, what the hell she got to stare at now? I'll tell you, there's a ship, the Black Freighter, turns around in the harbor, shooting guns from her bow. Now you gentlemen can wipe off that smile off your face, 'cause every building in town is a flat one. This whole frickin' place will be down to the ground, only this cheap hotel standing up safe and sound. And you yell, well, why do they spare that one? And you yell, why do they spare that one? All the night through the noise, and to do you wonder, who's that person that lives up there? And then you see me stepping out in the morning, looking nice with a ribbon in my hair. And the ship, the Black Freighter, runs a flag up its masthead, and a cheer rings the air.
Fucking cool.
By noontime, the dock is a-swarming with men coming out of the ghostly freighter. They're moving in the shadows where no one can see, and they're chaining up people, and they're bringing them to me, asking me, kill them now or later. What you want, Nina? Kill them now or later. Noon by the clock, and so still at the dock you can hear a foghorn miles away. And in that quiet of death, I'll say, right now. And they pile up the bodies, and I'll say, that'll learn you. And the ship, the Black Freighter, disappears out to sea, and on it is me.
Ed, that is intense as hell. Wow. That was awesome, man. Thank you. Thanks for suggesting that. Dude. Whew. Need a breath after that. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. Well, so if you're just joining us, feel free to pop something in the chat. I'm going to go with as soon as the live stream is over in about an hour, I'm going to quick get ready and run out the door to go down to Philly to see a friend of mine, Simon Barron, who is playing with her project Arco Bello down at a cool little club in Philly in the Northern Liberties, Kensington. I guess it's in Kensington. And here's from Nina Simone to Simon Barron. How about that? And so Simon, it looks like Simone, but you pronounce it Simon, as she says, like sea monster. And let's see. I want to see if I can find. Simon has this amazing project called Arco Bello, and any of this would be great. But Simon plays piano for a lot of it, and she plays accordion for a lot of it, although I think less than piano. So I see the accordion sitting there, so I want to see if I can find a tune that she's playing accordion on with this amazing group. So this is a project that she's had for a while now, and she composes. She went to Simon is amazing. She went to what's that? Oberlin. She went to Oberlin for music. She's a super badass composer and musician and collaborator and all kinds of stuff. So I thought we would play that because I'm going to go see this project. I don't know who's in the band, if it's all these cats, but let's check it out. See if I can get... I'm going to try to scrub and see if I can get right to the beginning of an accordion tune here. Here we go.
I'd like to welcome a new friend to the stage, or to my lap. You know, I've never actually named this accordion, although it's made by a maker called Victoria. So people have referred to her as Victoria's Secret, but I don't think it's so. It's really her name. But yeah, this is my accordion, and I'm gonna play. We're gonna play a beautiful tune. Written by, is it Antonio Carlos Jobim? Yeah, called Luisa.
Okay, so this is not one of... I don't know if you guys could hear that. It's pretty quiet because she's not right in front of the talking mic, but she said it's Antonio Carlos Jobim tune called Luisa. Okay, I'm gonna pause it there. So, dude, how badass is that? Who else do you know that rolls with like their project is a string quartet plus drums? Like unbelievable, unbelievable. So cool. I almost want to play another one of Simon's on the piano to show other stuff because she like writes a whole bunch of her own material, which is like super sophisticated, complex, lots of odd meter stuff and like all these layered things. Simon is just amazing. But super, super cool. But before that, let's see. Is there other stuff that you guys have to show and play? What else did I find? What was this one? Did we do this one? Oh yeah, that was Nina Simone. Oh yeah, so Ed says, Ed posted that Ed in the 60s didn't know who Nina Simone was at that time, and Ed had a friend. I'm just reading what's here. You guys can read it. Ed had a friend who had been in Mississippi registering voters, so from Chicago, and then had complimentary tickets, which is so cool. And they sat at a small table right in front of the stage. Badass, dude. Okay, so here's something I have not listened to this. So this is from the Fund Friedrich Lips channel, which this is, if you guys don't know who Friedrich Lips is, then you're not a hardcore Russian classical accordion fan. Because if you were, you would know that name because he is the grandfather of Russian classical bayan. They call this instrument the bayan, and he was like instrumental, and he's still cooking, man. He's still doing his thing. This is him. In fact, I think in the last couple episodes ago, we tried to like watch an interview because I was like, oh shit, he's being interviewed in the back of the car. This is good. I kind of like this idiom, you know. But this is an accordion orchestra from Russia. Will it auto translate? It's not offering to auto translate. I don't know anybody out there that reads Cyrillic. But let's see. I might love this. I might not love this, and that's okay. Oh wait, is this? I thought that. Wait a minute. I thought they were all accordions. Never mind. Okay, when I saw the YouTube thumbnail, I thought that all the instruments were accordions. All right, never mind. That changes everything. So, give me one moment. Also, you guys can help out by throwing some cool stuff in the chat if you want. I'm just gonna cruise through my. Oh, here's one. Let's see if we could see. So earlier this month, I should have gone. I don't know what I was thinking of, but Ksenia Sidorova made her Carnegie Hall debut just earlier this week, and I want to see if there's any. No, there's not. Filter sort by upload date. Am I spelling her name wrong? No, Ksenija. No. Maybe it doesn't say Carnegie Hall. But anyways, that's a piece of news that's pretty cool that we could check out. Does she have anything from 2 minutes ago? Oh, this might be it. Let's see if this is it. No, this is from February. That's the latest one. Okay, yeah. I thought that said like 2 minutes ago. No, it said 2 months ago. All right, let me go back to... Let me just go to my subscriptions. Are you guys seeing this? Yeah, you are. Okay. Subscriptions. All right. I'm going to scroll until I find something. Let's check out, okay, this trombone band from New Orleans. Let's check them out. They're on WWOZ. Where did they go? It was just here. Subscriptions. Sorry for the scrolling. Here they are. Let's check out Bonorama. And meanwhile, I'll try to find the next one. Or maybe. So if you guys don't know, I lived in New Orleans for a year. I loved it. But I didn't love everything about it. But I loved most stuff about it. Anyways, WWOZ is the kind of local public radio that covers local New Orleans music with an emphasis on instrumental music, jazz, funk, R&B, that kind of stuff. And like if you go down to New Orleans, the thing that you want to do is get on the internet and go to the WWOZ Livewire calendar, because they have their radio station hosts this like event calendar of like all the gigs at all the venues in town, so you can see what's happening all over the place. That's the best way to find out what's going on if you're not from there, and even if you are. So anyway, this is a band called Bonorama, which is how many trombones? 1, 2, 3, 4 trombones, sousaphone, a kit, and a guitar. It's probably slamming. I see a keyboard back there too, so maybe a keyboard player.
Hits. Y'all performing the hits, right? All right, so if you're not listening to us at 90.7 FM or wwoz.org, make sure that you tune into our Facebook and YouTube pages so that you can view this live performance. Without further ado, give it up for Bonorama.
And this is from earlier today, you guys. This just happened. Okay. All right, cool. So I got some stuff pulled up. Let me check in with you guys, though, in the chat. Yeah, pretty dang groovy. That's right. I mean, I'll tell you what. For any musician, I'm trying to think of a musician that it wouldn't be a good idea to move to New Orleans. Like that city is the most musical city in the entire world. I can't think of a more musical city. There's just amazing musicians and culture everywhere. It's an international city as well. And a thing that I figured out immediately and that I heard other people too is like just groove and time and pocket in that city is paramount. And immediately when you get there, you just go like, oh, everybody is playing such better time and groove than me. Holy cow. Like everybody in any genre, any idiom, whatever it is. It's really, really a thing. But anyway, so that's cool. That's badass. So that set goes on for another hour. We're not going to watch it, but we're going to go on to the next thing that I found. Here's the thing. Let's see. Well, I'll pull that up in a second. Let's check out. We have watched. Oh, this isn't even out yet. Dang it. Okay. Well, we'll watch this next week. Let's see that or this or this. I'm curious what this is going to be. I don't know. This is a channel that we've seen. Musical Afro Latino. This is a Colombian music channel where this person uploads like old shitty VHS tapes, which are pretty awesome. And sometimes they're super cool. Sometimes they're not. A lot of times it's like interviews in Spanish. So I don't know what's going on. Here's a project. I was hoping that they were going to have accordion though. But I don't see any accordion on this. Well, we'll listen to a little bit of it anyways. It's Serenata Latinoamericana Sexteto Expresión Caribe Part 4, Bogota. You got a lot of players. All right, let's check out a little bit of this. Go.
Los hermanos de la República Dominicana. ¿Dónde están? Vengan para acá. Uy, miren esa morena. Ahí, carajo. Ronnie, aquí en Colombia tenemos unas damas muy hermosas, pero te cuento que... Ay, 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 dale, ay. En tiempo de la República Dominicana, ¿quiénes son dominicanos aquí? Uy, mira esa piel color canela. Bien. Como que no bailamos merengue. Sí, vamos a entonar estos merengues muy conocidos. Primero.
Play.
Okay.
Come on. Oh wait, it's coming. Okay. That's rad, but I'm just fading it out so that I can just get some more accordion. Okay, so let's check out who's this musician again? La Donacella del Accordion. It says an interview, but I saw her like playing at the beginning, so let's check her out.
Go ahead, let me have it.
Okay. Is she gonna play some more? It just says interview. I wish she would shred some for us. That's okay. All right, so we'll get more stuff on. This looks like just a recording, but this is a Chicoria tune, I think, called Crystal Silence. The guy on the right with the sunglasses on, that's Marcel Loeffler. He's like pretty much my favorite gypsy jazz accordion player. I mean, it's like no disrespect to any of my other Mount Rushmore of players, Ludovic Bayer, Richard Galliano, you know, other cats. There's other guys that play this genre super well. Marcel is just my top, the cream of the crop. Anyways, let's check this out. And I don't know who this guy Olivier Lavolée is, but we'll check him out. My guess is he's either a guitar player or a piano player. That's very cool. I mean, it's so pretty. And I know Marcel's going to shred the shit out of that. But let's just get the vibe up a little bit more. I did find some Donatella of the accordion, which should be here somewhere. Where are you? Not this one. Sorry, I've been sneaking these in. That looks sick. Okay, here we go. So here she is with her band. Let's say playing some bachata. Okay. Oh, with Ramon Martinez on the other accordion.
perdido, ay, vagando por el mundo, en busca de un amor y no la puedo encontrar. Amigo, ay, ven, siéntate a mi lado para ver si tú me ayudas a poder encontrar. Ay, amigo mío, ¿dónde está mi hembra? Yo no puedo entrar sin esa morena. Ay, amigo mío, ¿dónde está mi amor? Me voy a morir de pena y dolor. Ay, Dios mío, esto tiene mamá, sufriendo aquí está tu hijo.
It's cool that La Donatella, she's just playing like the accompaniment. It's kind of like Heart and Soul, I guess. Sick. Okay, super cool. And I love like, cause it's like a slice of life. Like I just like, okay, this looks like a neighborhood, you know. I don't know if this is in Dominican Republic. I forget like where she's from. Would it say? Anyways, we got a bunch of stuff to get to. So, I'm just finding some stuff. I'm very curious about this one. So this is Yamandu, who's the guitarist here. He's like a world famous guitarist. He's considered by, you know, everybody considers to be, you know, super badass. I wonder if this is gonna be like gaucho music, like chamamé music, or what? I don't know, but I'm super excited. That's my guess. Like check out. You can see the belt here on the accordion player, and the fact that he's playing this diatonic accordion. The what do you call it? Scarf tied around his neck. I'm guessing it's gonna be some sick chamamé. But let's check it out. How you guys doing in the chat? That is a printer. Okay, sick. Hermanos Guedes. Amanecer Campero. Genre would be chamamé. Okay. I got more stuff. This looks interesting. Let's see. A lot of stuff looks cool. I'm just curious about some of this stuff. All right, let's check out Alex Meixner, who is always touring the United States, playing polka. This is Rory Hoffman over here, I assume playing either lap steel or just guitar on his lap. And he's been playing with Alex Meixner these days. This is from 5 days ago in New Braunfels, which is where Alex Meixner lives in Texas. And they're gonna play Christina Aguilera's "Genie in a Bottle." Take it away, fellas. Oh man, badass. That's really fun. Roy Hoffman is so sick. So let's see. Here's something I'll show you guys. So tomorrow night, I promoted this in the email at the bottom of the email. So let's see, it goes over here. We're not done with the live stream yet. We still have a little while left, about half an hour. But tomorrow night, there's a nonprofit organization for accordion players called the ATG, Accordionists and Teachers Guild. And they do a series of Wednesday workshops. I think it's every other Wednesday. They have a lot of different topics. You get to learn a lot of stuff. You have to be a member, but the membership is I think it's under $100 for the year, if I remember correctly. It's quite reasonable. And then you get to attend all of these every other Wednesday workshops. And then they upload. Anyways, tomorrow night is a Wednesday workshop, and the topic is an interview with Joey Miskulin. And I'm going to interview Joey Miskulin. And Joey Miskulin is a multiple Grammy Award winning accordion player who got a start as a young prodigy, playing with the America's Polka King, Frankie Yankovic. I don't think any relationship to Weird Al Yankovic, but if you're into, I believe it's Polish polka, Frankie, in those days, Frankie Yankovic was the man and a big deal. And Joey started playing with him very young, and then and carried that career probably into his 40s or something like that. He was doing polka stuff because Joey's got to be in his 70s or 80s. And then I think in the 1980s he moved to Nashville, and then that started a whole new career for him. And he's been on he played accordion on a Johnny Cash records and on what do you call it? Dolly Parton and a lot of the who's who of country music. Joey has either done session work for them. He's done, plays all these instruments, guitar, bass, this kind of vocals. And then he got into arranging, and his Grammys are from doing music with Pixar. So he did Monsters, Inc., Toy Story, and some stuff on Cars. And the Toy Story stuff he did with a band called Riders on the Storm. Is that what they're called? No, Riders in the Sky. Shit, that's bad. I better not mess that up tomorrow night. Anyway, here we go. Riders in the Sky. Yeah. And then there's this... there's this one I wanted to show you that I'm going to play tomorrow night. So oh, you guys aren't seeing this. Sorry. Thank you, Ed. Slovenian polka. Thank you. I know there's German, Polish, and Slovenian. Thank you so much for correcting me on that. Okay, so this has got Roy Clark and Buck Trent. And here is, I know Riders in the Sky are on this episode. So this just reminds me of the Gaither family, that stuff on the Christian music, everybody's sitting in a living room just reminiscing and singing tunes around a piano. It's like that, except for it is country music I want to find the whole episode. I think it's volume 4, I think. The whole episode is here. But dude, they're badass musicians. Let's see. Country's family reunion. I know the whole episode is here because I found it last week to take stuff out of. Well, we're not going to get that. So I'll just play one of these up here at the top. Although, they're also on this show, this crazy country... anyways. Larry's Country Diner. I'm sorry. I want to find the version that I heard that I really like, but I can't find it. So I got to pick something. All right. Let's do this one.
Thanks for choosing this clip from Country Road TV's YouTube channel. For full episodes you can watch anywhere, anytime, on any device. Go to www.countryroadtv.com. Enter code CRTV2020 and get a free month. Now, enjoy this video.
All day I face the barren waste without the taste of water. Cool water. Old Ann and I, with throats burned dry and souls that cry for water. Cool water. Clear water. Clear water. The nights are cool and I'm a fool. Each star's a pool of water. Cool water. But with the dawn I'll wake and yawn and carry on to water. Cool water. Clear water. Water. Cool, clear water. Keep it moving, Dan. Don't you listen to him, Dan. He's a devil, not a man, and he spreads the burning sand with water. Water. Then can you see that big green tree where the water's running free and it's waiting there for me and you? Water. Cool water. Clear water. Water. Clear water.
Anyway, that's not the best. That's not Joey doing all his things, but that band is incredible for what they do. Not for what they do, but you know what I mean. They have a thing that they do, which is it's kind of like a Western swing, country, Roy Rogers, Sons of the Pioneers, that kind of stuff, and they do that so freaking well. And there was accordion on that stuff. Bob Wills. There was accordion on that music. All right, so let's go somewhere completely different. I don't know if we will listen to all this because this might be a little contemporary. This is Trio Obayani from the 78th Coupe Mondiale, which is the World Cup of accordion music that is like the Olympics, you know. In the Olympics, you have young people in their prime. If it's like gymnastics, it's like can be like 16 or 17-year-olds. Other events have like, you know, older, but it's the peak of their youthful, you know, athletic prime essentially is what you get in the Olympics. It's kind of like that. And there's, you know, to make it to the Olympics, you compete locals and regionals and then finally nationals, and the best people from each nation get nominated to go and represent that nation in the Olympics, right? And to bring home the gold. And it works the same for the Coupe Mondiale, the World Cup of Accordion. And there are different categories. So you have like classical category, then you have variety category, which is kind of like everything else. And there are age brackets and all this different kind of stuff. Let's check this trio out. I'm not sure. There must be an ensemble category. I don't follow this super well. But let's check them out. And again, we might not listen to all 6 minutes and 15 seconds, but we might.
A sada kategorija World Music, trio Abajanje,
it's in World Music. Okay.
i Sinfoniette Kapustin. Category World Music, trio Abajanje, Russian Federation, Sinfonietta Overture, First Movement, Kapustin.
And we love to see we on the world stage at the World Cup, you still see piano accordionists kicking ass. So just saying, us American, like when I started really getting into accordion, of course the French people play, button accordion, and I fell in love with that. But there's definitely, I think if you're a piano accordion player, you definitely have this like FOMO about chromatic button accordion. And you're like, man, if I were to do it all over again, I would pick that, instead. And that still might be true, but it's like we can really hold our own, and there's a lot of styles that piano accordion is super represented in, and we're kicking ass in it as piano accordionists. That being said, if I started all over again and I could have picked anyone, I would pick a button accordion probably. I'm curious, those of you that are still hanging out and in front of the chat, do you dig this? What do you think of this? I'm curious. Fade it out. Thank you, Bertie, for sharing your thoughts. It's much more tonal than I anticipated. I thought like, okay, this is like a contemporary composer. It's overture. This is going to be, but it's using, I would say like contemporary rhythms in a way, and it's very tonal. Yeah, the interplay between the three of them. Birdie's like, it doesn't give me much emotion. I kind of feel the same way. Like, no disrespect to any of these guys. And what we do on the stream is what we do. We got time for like one or two more. Let's see. Okay, so let's check this out. I just found this on my subscription. So this is I'm curious to hear what this is. Musica Ecuatoriana. So that means music from Equator, right? Or Ecuador, rather. Pardon me. And I'm curious to hear what this sounds like. So it sounds like what is this? The music from the Andes. What was it called, you guys? It's escaping my mind. It'll come back. Quino music. Super cool. So that reminds me of Huayno music, which we did an episode on, which is from like the Andes, right? The Andes Mountains, I think. Okay, a couple more. I want to check out a little bit of this. Well, this is only 2 minutes long. I'm super curious. If this is not music, I'm going to turn it off immediately, but it just seems to have some riz. I'm a sucker for like, VHS kind of vibes. Let's see what this is. I think this is going to be Fahal music, but we'll see. Yes, it is. And it's mono coming out of only my left channel. Oh yeah, chilling on the beach.
Enlouqueceu minha cabeça de desejo, que ainda sinto tanta falta do teu beijo, do teu abraço, teu carinho, teu prazer. Por onde anda você? Que de repente apareceu na minha história, fez o que bem quis e foi embora. E agora o que é que eu faço pra viver? Por onde anda você? Que aquela noite, aquele final de semana me seduziu, me ensinou naquela cama toda a magia, todo encanto do prazer. Por onde anda você? Que me deixou aqui sedento de vontade, meu coração anda morrendo de saudade. Então por que não aparece e vem me ver? Por onde anda você? Que aquela noite, aquele final de semana me seduziu, me ensinou naquela cama toda a magia, todo encanto do prazer. Por onde anda você? Que me deixou aqui sedento de vontade.
So is he in the same room that they were just in? I don't know. I love it. It's very like soap opera I think it's like, you know, it's trying to be very sexy music video. I love it.
Coração anda morrendo de saudade, então por que não aparece e vem me ver?
Dude, this has a thick pocket though. I mean, where they're putting it, it's real deep. I love it. Very in the center.
Por onde anda você?
Yeah. Okay, I liked that. And Tom says not Tom's cup of tea, Tom accordion. Cool. All right, well we got time for maybe one more. I'm just curious. I'm just gonna hear a little bit of this. I want to see what this is. This is somebody we've listened to on the channel before, and I subscribed.
Tyle było dni do utraty sił, do utraty tchu. Tyle było chwil, gdy żałujesz ty, z których nie masz nic. Jedno warto znać, jedno tylko wiedz, że co? Że ważne są tylko te dni, których jeszcze nie znamy. Ważnych jest kilka tych chwil, tych, na które czekamy. Ważne są tylko te dni, których jeszcze nie znamy. Ważnych jest kilka tych chwil, tych, na które czekamy. Powiem znany ktoś, kto miał dobry sam, zgubił nagle sens i w złe kręgi wpadł. Choć majątek prysł, on nie stoczył się wytłumaczyć, umiał sobie wtedy właśnie, że i razem.
Okay, I like this guy. Okay, you're awesome. That was really cool. I do want to go out on this. I'm super curious to hear. This is the Spandonian player we have heard. Oh shit. Okay. Oh no, it's not. It's not. We don't know this guy. He looks like Paolo Russo though. He looks like Paolo Russo, but he's not. He is Santiago Chimadavia. And this is Elaine Bermudez on the cello, and they're gonna play some Sarabande from Suite in C minor by Bach. And we're only gonna hear a couple minutes of it because I gotta bounce. I will say goodbye though before I go. Beautiful. Oh. This sounds so good. Okay, I'm gonna fade it out because I got to go. Say my goodbyes. This is so beautiful. See, I'll go me. Okay, and Thank you, Daylight Savings Time. It's dark. Okay. Big love to everybody out there. Thanks everybody that contributed to the stream by sharing music videos that you love. And basically on any stream I'm doing, you can always do that. I love it. Hit me about all the things that I don't know about. Yeah, so I will be here next Tuesday and the Tuesday after that and the Tuesday after that. Should be great. Like I said, I teach on risingread.com. So if you're interested, you can go there and hit me up. You can also schedule a free 15-minute phone call. I'll be interviewing Joey Miskulin tomorrow night. It will be really great. It's only a 30-minute interview, so hit it and quit it. I'm going to play some clips. I have a lot of great questions to ask him. Hope everybody, has a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next week. Also, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans.